to some folks call liberty. In the land of the free, cops copping a plea. You'll be looking at me and I'll be loaded. Hell broken on loose below. Heaven had no place to go. Karma's gonna pay for all that I'm gifted. How we gonna do it? Take what I want, though the world's resistant. How we gonna do it? No repeat, goddamn fatalistic. How we gonna do it? Steal for the rich, for the rich, for the rich. Karma's gonna pay me. Gonna pay me. Gonna pay. Gonna pay. Crime is gonna pay for all my sins. Crime is gonna pay. I had a dream, I had a vision. I had to work for this and you didn't. I had to bleed, still got the stitches. I learned to swim from all your burned bridges. Say you're the poet and the prophet, but you never saw me coming. Always starving for attention, and I got the kind you wanted, and it's killing you now. You wanna spin it around, but the truth's still the truth. Nothing you can do. I feel it in my bones. Won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this. You can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. I had a dream, and now I live. I'm not gonna waste it. Stop wasting your breath. Stop speaking in whispers. Say that with your chest.
Our coverage of the NFL brings us to the southern end of the Tar Heel State and to this beautiful venue, Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Minnesota Vikings and the Carolina Panthers. Ryan Fitzgerald all set to get this one started. And we're off and running from Charlotte. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First carry here for the rookie out of Texas A&M. He finds him 6 yards on that first down run.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Now McCarthy. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. That pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's throwing deep to the left side. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line.
I have loved this opening script. Aggressive, taking your shots. You know, the numbers tell you get an explosive play on a drive. In the NFL today, you're typically going to score. With that shot down the field, well, they're knocking on the door in the red zone.
From the red zone now. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
As quarterback, when you have an op-route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy could turn the hip to that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
They give it to him again. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal. Love the way they decided to keep the drive moving, brought pounding it forward, and an early tone on this opening drive.
It sure does, both physically and then mentally as well, because you know and I know successful run often leads to great play-action pass.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. And they take this in for the score. The Vikings finish up an excellent opening series. J.J. McCarthy, the touchdown. Now it's Will Reichert on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. He'll take this at the 10. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Go red. 50 green. Ready?
Well, start of the ground. Gallup. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, Young. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. He's got it inside the 25. To the house, touchdown Carolina. The Panthers finish off their opening drive. This is Ryan Fitzgerald on to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, an inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that. And he's there for the interception. And the Panthers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right? You watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get it locked. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Working inside the red zone. Headed out right. And the defender comes away with it. And the Vikings are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
In truth, Kate, kind of felt like he was lucky to get what he got right there. The pressure from this defense to go get that safety, it was on. And that same pressure, well, they're not going to back down here on 2nd down as well.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. McCarthy to throw it. Grabbed by Jordan Addison. Jukes away from one. And this gets him well away from danger as he is up past their 20. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
1st and 10. It's McCarthy. Another one to Addison. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. Anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
And manageable. He's throwing. Has him on the quick hitter. Gets some space around midfield. The 30. The 10. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings parlay the interception into points. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. Reichert on for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Vikings take the lead here, 14-7 in the 1st. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Starting at the 10. He stopped on the run back at the 27. So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our 1st quarter. The Vikings have played to an early lead. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this.
Ready?
We're ready to go with the 2nd quarter. It's Panthers football. They have 1st and 10. Here's Young on 1st and 10. Pass brought in by Teteroa McMillan. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards. And that's going to bring up the Carolina 1st down. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Buying some time right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Come on, set. Fury, yellow. Green Jack. Set.
2nd and 10 now. Young's going to try again. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's good for a Panthers 1st.
Ready.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Quick throw to the left is complete. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Goes to the hurry up here.
First down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Young on 1st and 10. This time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this second down.
Second and 13 at the 15-yard line.
Young working from the gun. Completes this one to Jahan Johnson. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Johnson. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 7.
Ready?
Play
Ready.
number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down.
Smash. Red. Set. Ready. Smash. 60 red. 60 red. Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Young. And he's got it. It's in close. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
52 blaster.
Hubbard has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. Fitzgerald up and good on the PAT. And the Panthers tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. They get 37 on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. That sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. On the play fake, it's McCarthy. He's got it over the middle. And he gets this forward to the 19.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Throw here, 3rd down. And this finds him in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a second quarter lead. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Reichert on for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Vikings break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. On play action, here's Young. And he put everything he's got behind it. Brought in inside the 20. He takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers tie this game at 21. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Low back in the backfield. backfield, and they give it to him. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Now it's McCarthy. Short pass brought in. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
To Justin Jefferson. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Well, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More coming up from Bank of America Stadium. Stick around. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, McCarthy. That's caught. This is Addison. He's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Give him 8 on that one. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Running it now out of the gun. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Back-to-back carries here. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, did the exact opposite here, Kate. Now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. They send a man in motion. McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Dumps it off to his running back. He gets the 1st and more to the 35. And he's finally taken down at the 16-yard line. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. J.C. Horn to pick it up. And the Panthers take the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
He's going to be caught by Tyler Warren. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. Timeout is called, just 4 seconds, and we would assume, Brock, 1 play remaining in this half.
On the double.
1 last play before the break.
Black Ultra. Let's go. 60 red. Red. Cycle. Blaster. 6. Check Fury. Blue Striker. Hut.
Final throw before the break. Throwing this for the end zone. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the Vikings do not get the return all the way back. That's going to bring us to the end of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Ready?
Here's the give to Dowdle. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Right.
Moving quickly, trying to get set.
Right. 97.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ready?
And going play action. Young. Continuing to move past the 45. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Good offenses, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it.
Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. He's got it inside the 10. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers take the lead right away in half number 2. Going after is good by Fitzgerald. And the Panthers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Vikings 21.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. On play action now, McCarthy. Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Panthers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Right. Cut.
Out of the gun, Young. Throwing deep towards the end zone. Has it down close. Here's the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Fitzgerald up and good on the PAT. And the Panthers double their lead to 14.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
Playing zone coverage in the NFL, we focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's linebackers that are the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Hit applied by Bradley Chubb.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and he got a nice little gain on the ground.
That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and incomplete.
Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. McCarthy throwing on 4th down. Taking a deep shot here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Black shot. Set. 10 black. Ready.
First down, Young. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So second down coming up.
Coverage by Byron Murphy.
Set. Hut. 60 red. 60 ready.
Now Young. Trying for the deep ball. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit, Kate. You get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
Got his man. This is McMillan. And they get this down to the 28. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Young. This one finds Thornton. Oh, he might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a first and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First and goal. Here's Dowdle. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Back to throw. Here's Young. And he's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Panthers stretch their lead to 21.
42. Vikings 21.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10. Another run here from the gun. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate. That's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
First down, Vikings.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and clear. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home that sack.
The left side, brought in by Hawkinson. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid third down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
That's on target to Pierce. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
That's just discipline with a capital D. The play in the huddle is a running back screen, but it takes discipline for that offensive line to not get downfield. Discipline for that receiver to stay alert, stay aware that he's a viable option as well.
He's got it near the 10. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings shrinking the lead some in the third. Reichard on for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Vikings get it back to a 14-point game. Here's Reichard set to kick this away. He fields it from the 8. He's got a lane up past the 30. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Ready?
Young on the play action. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Never ever a great look when your quarterback's picking himself up a few seconds into a drive. They're going to need a lot more fight on second down and a whole lot of yardage to get this back on track.
It's Dotson with a catch out right. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Picked up a good chunk, but they stop him shy of the first. It's 4th and short. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. The Panthers have set themselves up for the victory, Brock. Now just need to carry this lead through the final whistle. The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this.
Set, hut. Yellow. 560. Broad red. Needle blue. Fury. Yellow. Red. Cycle. Ready.
They're going for it. Young. He's going deep this time. He's got it inside the 25. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him a first on 4th down.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes thrown into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
Here, 5, 97, blaster, yellow, 22. Smash, red, drill, green. Set.
From the red zone now. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers have likely locked up the win right there. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Panthers stretch their lead to 21. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. McCarthy throwing here. Short pass brought in. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. 5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Gets this one to Pierce. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Hits his running back. And they take him down right along the 30.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Back to the air. McCarthy. Good play on the football defensively. He knocks it away, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate. That was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
That's caught. This is Addison. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They gain 11 on that play. And the Vikings are going to have a first down. Throwing again now. McCarthy. Oh, brother. It's another interception. And the Panthers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Inside the red zone, they could feel how tight they were to the goal line. And then bam, Brock, they're off the field after a clutch interception.
I tell you what, football's the ultimate team game, but this is a situation where an individual picks up all 10 of his guys out there on the field. Somebody else is going to pick up the tab at dinner tonight for him.
Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Hut.
Looking to throw. Young. Buying some time left. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
And the Panthers, first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Young to throw it. Escapes the pocket. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. That throw intended for Tyler Warren. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Edo Blue. Set. Ready.
Out of the gun, Young. Finds him over the middle. He's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's good for a Panthers first.
Panthers, first down.
Let's go. Hut.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Vikings get there. They're going to win this round.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front seven telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasting no time in getting that sack.
And he's just a little bit short of that first down. They stop him at the 33. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Panthers nearing their 9th win of the season.
On the set.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches.
Ready. 45. One. Hut.
Going down on the run. And take him down right along the 30. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
Ready.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
First down.
22 meters. Blue, 32. Ready.
Right side, this is wheeled in by Warren. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Vacates quickly left side. In the hands of Knox, complete. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
You're set.
They're going to pass it here. Completed over the middle. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
There's no question, Kate, that the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches will really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Intended target there was Tyler Warren, so they're left facing third and long.
Brings up third down and 8 yards to go.
Here he goes, third and long. From the pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And their fourth sack of the game, Brock, brings up fourth down. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game. On comes Ryan Fitzgerald and the Panthers field goal team here on fourth down. This a 39-yarder. Fitzgerald sends this through. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. Thought he had a chance to block it, but he ends up wiping out the kicker instead. And that's going to award their offense a first down. You hate to see this on fourth down for that defense. Roughing the kicker. Now they've got a first inside the red zone.
Slide through. Ready.
They're going play action. Young. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So the Panthers pick up the win here. And they continue playing their best ball of the season over this recent.
Do you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once? I am one of those